Next, I saw Power Rangers, Jack.
I want to go see this.
You should, but you need to manage your expectations.
I'm not. It's Power Rangers, Liam. I'm not going in thinking it's going to be the best film of the year.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid and they released a Power Rangers movie and I went to see it. And as a kid, I think I loved it. Because the thing is, I used to... Do you remember they used to play like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on like GMTV or something? And I remember like every morning in the summer holidays. And I have like distinct memories of jumping off of my sofa and like karate kicking over the dog.
Of course.
And it was just a lot of fun. Like, I'd watch it and then I'd do like, you know, karate moves across the living room. Like, I think everyone did that, right?
No, that doesn't surprise me. I don't like... I'm not saying you're not normal for doing that, because I assume there were probably a lot of kids doing that.
Yeah.
But I think that does portray the difference between me and you, which is I'd see something like that, and I'd love it, and then I'd like go and play with the action figures or whatever. Whereas you would go, you'd see it, and then you would spend hours doing karate thinking maybe I could be a Power Ranger.
Yep.
Because that's like you in American football.
Yeah.
That's sort of the way you live your life, Liam, is you see people doing cool things. You go, I could do that. You then try to do it and give up very quickly.
It's why I can't watch sport.
Yeah, no, that's a good decision on your part.
Yeah, very accurate summation of my character, Jack. Well done.
Thank you.
Anyway, Power Rangers. I wasn't like most optimistic person in the world. However, I honestly, I don't know who they're targeting this film at either, because it hit me perfectly. Like, I enjoyed it just fine, but it's like, it has a couple of more adult jokes than what you would expect from fucking Power Rangers.
Yeah.
So it's clearly not trying to get a new like kiddie generation on board, but equally it doesn't like double down on the nostalgia. So it kind of like, because there's only a couple of dirty jokes, it doesn't feel like they've really gone for the people of our age who grew up with it either.
Yeah.
So it's in this weird limbo, and I feel like the film would have been better if they'd have done like a 21 Jump Street kind of thing, where they'd remade it and like made it a bit more for older kids, essentially.
Yeah. Do you think people will start doing that with franchises that were popular when we were kids? Because like, imagine something like for example, Pokemon.
Yeah, right? With like an R-rated.
Imagine they went, everyone that used to play Pokemon as kids has grown up.
Yeah.
So let's do some sort of a bit like. Did you ever watch? Was it called Pokemon Legends or whatever? The one that was like following Red instead of Ash, and he actually was a badass trainer.
I didn't see that one.
It's worth watching. It's only a few episodes, but it's like, it's not like adult, but they have police officer Pokemon and stuff that are helping a SWAT team, and like it's kind of interesting because you're like, kids wouldn't give a shit about that.
Yeah.
But I kind of am like, why the fuck did the police, or how the hell would the police use Pokemon? And you're like, oh, okay, it kind of makes sense. But anyway, sorry, Power Rangers.
No, that's what I do think. Like, I think there'd be a market for that sort of thing, definitely.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you have a good, solid idea and then you add that onto it, I think that's just going to help. And I feel like that's what Power Rangers was maybe missing.
Yeah.
Because, like, for example, and this isn't massively spoiling anything, but the framing, how this essentially starts is it draws a lot of from Breakfast Club. So it essentially starts with a few of the Power Rangers. They don't really know each other in school, but they all find themselves on like a Saturday morning detention.
Got you.
And the reason why one of the characters is there is because she found a friend of hers, and it's never like explicitly said, it's just so heavily implied that you have to take it, this is what it means. She found a friend of hers had sent a nude photo to her boyfriend, and then the main character, the one who we're meant to be rooting for and following, forwarded that out across the school.
Oh.
So this is what I mean, like, I don't know who this is trying to target, because that is such a, like, it's an interesting backstory for a character, but that's not something that you're going to want kids to be going to see.
I mean, it's also, I don't understand how they can then make that a good character.
Like, they really struggle. They really struggle.
That's like the most horrendous thing. That's horrible.
Yeah, exactly.
That's bullying. That is literally bullying.
Well, hence why she's in detention, Jack.
Yeah, but that's even worse. I think you can be arrested for that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, you can.
That's insane.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a very odd film tonally, and they could have done with a bit more light in a few scenes. There's like a lot of darkness, and I don't know if that was to maybe mask like not the biggest CGI budget or anything.
Got you.
But I'm not gonna lie. There's a moment when the theme tune kicks in from the TV show.
Yeah.
And it just transported me back to being like 6 years old. So
fair enough.
It was a lot better than I was expecting it to be. Bryan Cranston plays, what's his name? Zod, I want to say. Oh, Zordon. Sorry.
Zordon, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't Zod the Isn't Zod
That's Superman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston plays Zordon, and again, the CGI they've used to like bring him to life, it doesn't look great.
No, I mean even in the trailer, it didn't look.
Yeah,
amazing.
It doesn't. And equally, like at the end of the film, it can't help but be a kind of like Transformers light CGI battle.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
you
that's
kind of expect that, right?
I assume. I have one question.
Yeah.
Does it play out? Not. I know obviously there's going to be more detail and stuff than a TV episode from a kids show, but does it play out in the traditional Power Rangers style? E.g., they fight things on foot for a while, then a monster appears, they fight that for a while, then big monster goes big, then they have to get the Zord.
It's more based on the majority is them grouping together and just trying to morph into their suits.
Oh, okay.
There's a little bit of like foot fighting, but like it basically all of the fighting pretty much happens in like a big battle at the end, so it quite quickly escalates in the kind of manner that you said.
Fair enough.
But again, like obviously drawing from Breakfast Club, it can't help but have this like coming of age vibe to it.
Oh, good,
So
fantastic.
I'm obviously going to be drawn to something like that. So 3 out of 5, and that was a lot better than I was expecting.
Okay.